Trevor Holt had spent 7 years building something real, $2.3 million in revenue, a reputation nobody handed him. In October 2020, the biggest opportunity of his career landed on his desk. His attorney reviewed it, signed off. His CFO ran the numbers 3 times. Same answer every time. Every single person in his corner said yes. Trevor said no. 18 months later, he sat across from his CFO again, staring at a number that showed exactly what that decision had cost him. What made a smart, experienced founder walk away from the best deal of his life? The answer isn't what you'd expect. This story isn't about a bad deal or a failed negotiation. It's about something quieter and far more dangerous. Stay with me, because this pattern shows up in businesses at every level. Trevor founded Holt Supply Company in Denver, Colorado, a specialty packaging supplier for e-commerce brands. 7 years of grinding, built contact by contact. In 2020, a regional logistics company called Apex Distribution came to him with a partnership offer, exclusive packaging contract bundled into their fulfillment network. Over 400 e-commerce clients across the Mountain West. The revenue upside? An additional $1.8 million annually. His attorney said the contract was clean. His CFO said the numbers worked every way you looked at them. There was one condition: co-branded packaging, Holt Supply Company, powered by Apex. Trevor felt it the moment he read it. That sting, powered by, like a footnote, like 7 years of building his own name, reduced to 2 words under someone else's logo. He told himself it was about brand integrity. He told himself he'd find a better deal. He countered with a different structure. Apex declined. Trevor walked. First hidden lesson: pride is the quietest decision maker in any room. It never calls itself pride. It calls itself standards, values, vision. But when every advisor says yes and your gut says no, the most important question isn't what do I want, it's why do I want it. Apex signed with a competitor, a smaller, hungrier supplier who didn't hesitate for a single day. Within 14 months, that competitor had used the Apex network to break into accounts Trevor had been chasing for years. The window didn't wait. It never does. Second hidden lesson: opportunities have expiration dates. The market doesn't pause while you process your feelings. Someone else is always willing to say yes. Trevor spent 3 years reaching the revenue milestone the Apex deal would have hit in 18 months. When asked what he'd do differently, he said, "I would have put the name on the box. Nobody remembers the logo. They remember the relationship." Key lessons from this story. 1. Ego is the most expensive business partner you'll ever have. It never shows up on the balance sheet, but it costs more than almost anything else. 2. When every advisor says yes and you say no, examine why. Instinct is real, but so is pride. Know the difference before you walk. 3. Branding is a tool, not an identity. A logo on a box is not a measure of your worth as a founder. 4. Opportunities have expiration dates. The market doesn't pause while you heal your ego. Someone hungrier will always say yes. Trevor's story isn't rare. It plays out in boardrooms and back offices every single week. The founders who compound their success fastest aren't the ones who protect their pride. They're the ones who protect their potential. Subscribe. The next story in this series hits just as hard. Stay sharp.